Hey Pisces, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your August monthly reading. If this is your first time here, please do go ahead and check out the description box below where you're going to see links to my Facebook page as well as my website address where you'll learn a little bit more about the work that I do as an intuitive energy healer. The channel is dedicated to empaths, intuitives and sensitives, and these are soul healing readings, okay? What else? Unique and only on Instagram are the weekly quick reads, okay? So they're brief 4 to 5 minute videos that will give you a potential snapshot of the energies that will cross your path for the week. However, on the YouTube channel, you're going to see in-depth fortnightly and monthly readings, all right? So the monthlies will always contain a 5-minute recap of what I like to call the cosmic compass, which is the relevant astrology and planetary placements at play that is affecting the collective and how that might be impacting you uniquely. So feel free to fast forward 5 minutes to get straight through the reading. However, I do intuitive channeling throughout the connection, throughout the reading. So I may mention things that are relevant to your circumstances, but as always, take only what resonates and leave the rest. So the other thing I did want to say is that sometimes readings do pick up on other people's energies. However, because they are soul readings, it's all essentially about your awakening path, your role as an empath, your healing journey. And yes, connections and experiences can be vital teachers towards this soul growth. However, it is always back to self, okay? Let's see what energy wants to pop up for you for the month of August. Now, the sun has moved into Leo. We're going to be experiencing a shift in energy. It's a little bit different, obviously, a lot different to the Cancerian energy. We come from the water bodies into the light of the sun. So we're focused on wanting to experience more fun, romance, creativity, the childlike brightness of life, and that which infuses us with life force energy. That might be something as practical as deciding, you know what, I need a bit of break from work. It could be something as more deep as really taking a look at our path and saying, how have I nourished myself by consciously choosing connections that are like life force? A workplace that feels like life force. What am I doing to nurture my own, my own life force essence? Take it however it resonates. We had a full moon in Aquarius to kick off the month, and that basically provided the collective with the higher view, all right? Now, I feel like I need to call you Leo. I was about to call you Leo. It provided the collective with the higher view to see things in a whole new way. Take it however it resonates. That can apply to your current circumstances and or challenges. It can apply to the past as you heal and process deeper wisdoms. It can apply to potential and what you would like to create moving forward. All right, I do feel in many ways. Pisceans, you have taken a thorough look. We're coming out of the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. There's going to be on deeper levels some energetic frequencies of grief, of letting go of old, okay? So there has been a lot of journeying, okay, during August and essentially for the last 6 months for many Pisceans as well. All right, it's relevant to get you to the core of another version of yourself is what I want to say, all right? The Queen of Swords energy is quite different to the embodiment of the Queen of Cups. She's very much about knowing her boundaries, not putting up with BS and taking on that boss-like energy of you just don't push her, okay? And you guys are beautiful sponges. You guys are the givers. You guys are, you are the quintessential empaths. You're compassionate beyond measure, but how has that served you in the past is what I want to say. Take that however it resonates. I'm connecting in to Pisceans that in the recent past have experienced a form of growth that is unique for this year. Like it's different. Like maybe you're embarking on a new relationship. Maybe you're experiencing a new chapter within an existing relationship. Maybe your role within family and friendship dynamics are changing. Maybe career paths have shifted. Take it however it resonates. This focus on growth, whether it has been implemented in reality or not, has been a big part of your visions moving forward. But you know that there are some things that need to shift, whether that's patterning when it comes to you and the boundaries that you need to put down, the way in which you embark on the new, the visions you had for yourself. I keep hearing like, make it bigger, go bigger, all right? Like maybe you put yourself in a compartmentalized little box on some level. Like a role you've played is what I keep hearing, and now it gets bigger, okay? So if this is just you experiencing visions and ideas and a deeper urge, then great, keep going with that. But, you know, we've got Uranus going direct on the 15th of, I keep calling it direct. It's going to hit us, like we're going to be feeling it, because Uranus energy, direct or retrograde, is the same. So essentially speaking, when he joins the party of retrograding planets, you know, we've got this infusion of energy going on. And if we're at a party, you know, sitting around a table, then Saturn's bringing gifts, Jupiter's bringing gifts, Neptune is bringing gifts to the table. You know, Mercury did, so too did Venus. Take it however it resonates. It was unique for us all in the sense that it took us on a journey through the past about really what life has taught us. When it comes to what did you learn through that heartbreak? What did you learn about the choices you've made? And did they align to you or family values, or because you thought you should be doing them? Whatever the case may be, a lot of us are experiencing massive shifts this year, Pisces, because we're awakening, okay? And you can take that from a spiritual perspective. You can take that on very practical, like we're awakening to a whole new way of doing things. And as we can see on a global level, life and the world really is changing. How we adapt to that change is a unique story for us all. Growth is a genuine opportunity in amongst evidential change. Like, how can you grow in environments that do not have solid footing? Like, who are we in this moment? Who can we be? How can I make the most of this? This is what I'm feeling with you guys. Like, there's been this review, but I feel like you've put yourself in a small box, and that served its purpose for a while perhaps. Now it's time to go to that next. There's this other version of you that really resonates in many ways with the Aquarian energy. They are your neighbors, you know. As much as you guys go deep into the waters, Aquarians really go up there into the ethers and out and expand consciousness. This is the gift, you know. There's a whole new version of you. Who you are in Piscean energy is different to who you are in Aquarian energy, and so forth. We've got this beautiful opportunity with Uranus going retrograde, and it's, you know, all the planets are like, that's great, give us your visions. What are your visions? What are your dreams? What are you meditating on? What are your hopes for the future based on everything you've known in the past? Then Uranus goes, that's great, guys. It's a beautiful talk, but what are you going to do about it? It's an action energy, you know. And he's the oddball. He doesn't care where he is. He will always be himself. Like, how much has our society truly nurtured and supported genuine growth through individualism? It hasn't. We're too busy worrying about what people will think, and we're too busy following what we're told to do, and this is how things are done. And even in activism, there's still that old energy, you know. Like, the gift of Uranus is just this beautiful, eclectic, eccentric, whole new way. And it's quirky, and it's completely comfortable in its own skin. And if anything, this month, August, offers you an opportunity to truly surrender to growth. What does growth mean, and what do you have to really surrender, Pisces? And I feel like this is a permanent energy. What are you willing to permanently let go in order to grow? Because I feel like there's this comfortable box. Like, this is a soulmate card, this is a bond card, this is the past, this is your childhood. But that's not what I was drawn. Like, I just kept thinking, this time, your whole life, you've played this role. And yes, I get it. Through natural states of evolution, we grow and we develop from childhood into adulthood. But there's something here about a frequency. I don't know how to put it into words. Like, I saw this, and I saw this was you, boss-like. And this is not even your energy. It's like when you embody this Queen of Swords, this, you know, empowered mental knowing, to be the queen of your thoughts, okay, and how your consciousness truly is here to serve you, so that it ultimately enhances your emotional body. And when you blend the two together, holy dooly, it's powerful. Like, that's what I'm seeing here. See that? The Two of Wands, as much as, and it's not quite here yet, you can sense it, you can feel it. Even like that grief energy I was talking about, as we release from the age of Pisces and we're entering this whole new era of light thanks to Aquarius, like, you can't see it, but you can sense it, you know, the new, and like, that's what I'm like, there's this new version of you within this Aquarian season, within this Aquarian, like the Aquarian full moon, like maybe even triggered this for you on some level. Bear with me. So sure, August will offer you a journey back through the past in some way, but what I want to say more specifically is go back to the past and look at how much you have truly grown. And if it's not quite to what you see and feel in your dreams, now is the time to act, okay? And really surrender. Be willing to surrender that which gets in the way. And very often it is about pride and ego. You know, it is safe to sit in our headspace and within the boundaries and rules we've been told to live by, because that's just how things are done. Or you just don't, like, really embrace this Uranus energy that is so very comfortable to be the oddball. To anywhere he goes, he's exactly who he is. You know, he doesn't feel like he has to keep being a chameleon to adapt to environments. And I feel like I'm connecting to Pisceans that are connecting to what I'm saying, you know, like it's that, like, wow, holy dooly. This is the only thing getting in your way. It is underneath all this. This is the imprisonment of your mind. And the reason perhaps many Pisceans might be connecting into this struggle street energy is because, you know, there is an old version of you that is dying, that needs to be let go, Pisces. And that might link in to a job, that might link in to a relationship, that might link in to the very way in which you spend your daily routine. Take it however it resonates. There is something that is, you are ready to surrender this and let it go, because it's keeping you stuck. And you know this, there's this completion energy that has to happen in this state when it comes to your level of consciousness. And I'm strongly feeling it's how you see yourself based on how the world has told you you should see yourself. Like August offers you, this centers your reading, the Ace of Swords, and above it is the Ace of Wands. There's a truth bomb here. There is a cutting away. There is a promotion, a leveling up. There's this divine spark that really helps you. Look at this. It's the Lover's card in the past, okay? This all ties in. God, I'm trying to work out how the camera works. Where does it sit if it's in the past? I don't know, maybe here? Just got confused then with the physics of it all. The Lover's card is certainly about merging head and heart, which is what I was saying before about this other version of yourself. The Queen of Swords energy is not the Queen of Cups, yes, but when you connect into that version of yourself, that boss-like energy is what I want to say. Male or female, you really merge head and heart. That's the gift of August. And what it does is activate this fire. Like, there is no cups, there is no water on the table, because you've already mastered that. There's other versions of yourself you need to tap into. And that's the gift of August, is to really see yourself in a whole new set of eyes and to really let go and surrender what the world has told you you should be. And that can pertain to the way in which you love, the way in which you have friendships, the way in which you journey through your career, what the purpose of your career is, whatever the case may be. Like, let go, surrender anything that is connected to this. That is the only battle. The only battle is with the ego. And the ego likes to control, to feel safe. It really does. That's its job, though. You know, we have to honor it in that way. Like, the last year is significant. The next year is significant. And even that first week of August, I'm going to say, is going to give you that aha moment. There's a union here for many Pisceans. Maybe you've recently, like, this is a different frequency I'm picking up on. Could be the same person. There's a union here, okay? This energy, this focus, this conscious focus on divine love and what that means to you. Divine love always starts with self. This 5D energy of conscious love, okay? How we're living that in every breath we take, in every way we connect, whether friendship, romantic, or otherwise, the way we're connected to our dreams, our goals, the way we spend our days, the way we like the work that we do, whatever the case may be, take it however it resonates. This is a completely different energy to the Devil card, and I've used this comparison in many readings this year, and that is the theme that's been coming up. Okay, the Devil in the tarot is again another couple with a figure that they're looking up to, being guided by this higher energy. Just same here as is the Lovers. The difference is in the Devil card, the couple are chained, and it's a devil up here, obviously. It's this ego battle. We have to go through the shadow work in order to get to this version of ourselves. You know, we have to go into merge. It's like not a battle. It is a battle. This is a battle. It's not an easy journey, okay? But there is so much freedom when we release control, when we surrender everything we thought we had to hold on to on some level. Like, I feel like this is very deep soul stuff for you guys. And maybe you've been getting by to go by in recent weeks, months, whatever the case may be. I feel like something happened in April that was very significant, like a turnkey even, that shifted you out of this. Maybe you're well and truly closing this and you're starting to look at how much growth you have experienced since April, because you chose to surrender, because you chose to let go of pride and worry, because you really did the work, Pisces, and went through the timeline and decided to engage this other section of yourself, is what I want to say, you know. Like, there's also some beautiful union and marriage energy here, okay? Coming together with like minds, coming together with a special soul bond, and it can certainly point to love. Okay? A special union. That union energy can be applied in many different ways. Certainly when it comes to awakening and soul paths, it's a union within self, you know, in order to really activate the divine fire, in order to really activate your manifestation ability, in order to really activate whatever drives you, because we can live our lives in this state of eat, sleep, repeat, not really saying we love what we do. We love our life. We love who we're with. We love how we spend our days, whatever the case may be. To feel this is quite unique. It's, you know, to feel like we're excited by life. It's like embracing that really youthful engagement with our experience of self and what's going on for us, you know. And how many of us get to this point where we're just doing what we're doing, like, to really activate this version of your consciousness has really activated manifestation energy, really activated passion energy. Maybe I'm connecting to Pisces that are really feeling this growth in themselves as you look back on how much you have grown and shifted when it comes to your thoughts and how you see yourself, your potential, the thoughts you have, the experience you have when it comes to divine fire. This union energy can then apply to what's going on within, you know, inside of us. Then not just what's happening on the outside, but it can certainly point to a union that has activated this activation within you, a union that feels passionately exciting, a union, Pisces, that you feel like you meet at the mind level. It's a deep soul bond, soulmate, okay? Someone that resonates on a soul path with you. Okay, and that doesn't have to be romantic, but it certainly can be. There's a lot of passion here, excitement, but that can certainly also apply to feeling excited that I'm meeting soul bonds that I can actually meet on my level too. All right, some beautiful energy here, but why is it making you feel, you know, like this? Maybe you've met a connection that somehow conflicts with everything that you are, and there's some level where you're being asked to expand outside of pride and ego, okay? On some level, expand outside of this small box you've put yourself in, is what I want to say, Pisces. That's going to be the challenge this month, okay? It's about busting out of pride and ego. But even then, when it comes to soul work, we're comfortable in that. It's the darkest we know, yeah? But this is the invitation. This is the invitation this month for you, is what does that mean for you? What does the energy of the Lovers mean for you? It's unique for us all. It doesn't have to be reflected in an external relationship. It can be happening within. The number 6 is about bringing harmony. What needs to be brought into harmony? when it comes to the way in which your consciousness serves you or not, the way in which your energy drive serves you or not, what needs to change within these two realms of self so that you can have your genuine new beginning. Okay, that was the invitation, growth. But it's going to take an investment. It's going to cost you something. And I feel in very many ways there's a big letting go here. And I kept hearing that permanent thing. It's permanent, this letting go. And maybe naturally when we go through those big changes, we can get stuck in this. Okay, so maybe this month is about really engaging this other element of yourself that you haven't. You're comfortable in the water bodies. Yes, you know the Queen of Cups energy well. Time to meet the Queen of Swords in you. She doesn't put up with she doesn't put up with BS. She knows her boundaries, and she certainly, is not someone that we would push, that we would take advantage of. I'm not saying this is happening to you, but what you wouldn't allow someone to do to someone that you dearly love, perhaps in some way or another, you allow others to do that to you, is what I want to say. Okay? And this could very well be not wanting to make massive changes because I want to not upset the status quo too, all right? But how long can you live in that and ultimately not thrive in it? Like, there's no thriving energy here, But there is so much thriving energy in this. And this is the invitation. I feel like there's a door open, a potential, something here, a connection, an opportunity. But you sort of went back into your little home and then you did this. What should I do? What should I do? Okay? Maybe you've already processed this energy. Maybe you will be processing this in August, all right? Take it however it resonates. And the reason I say maybe you have already done this or processed it on some level is because in the past, many Pisceans have experienced a growth. And if not, there was definitely this strong urge, like, I just want change, okay? But it required you surrendered this. Old ways of thinking, being, okay? Fearing even. But it's a permanent surrender. It's a permanent letting go because that part of you had to die. Okie dokie. I feel like I need to pull a healing card for you, lovey. That's August. August looks great. It really is like black and white. It's like, do you want the new? If so, what are you going to do about it? And that is the gift of Uranus going retrograde, Pisces. It really does ask us, what are you going to do about action? What are you going to do about making that manifestation happen? That is a difference between fate and destiny. At some point in that equation, we have free will and choice. And that's the key. All right, my love. Guardian, you are protected. You are protected. Why do I feel like you're not following a soul calling? Why do I feel like you're not following your heart's wisdom? Because you're being practical. Take that however it resonates. The Guardian card is 44. It is the Master Builder. Like, there's this energy essence that I'm like, this is what I was feeling too. It's like there's building a whole new version of yourself, building a whole new reality. You've built a beautiful life for yourself, but and even that can lead us to a point of dissatisfaction on some level because we know there is a deeper part of us that's calling for growth. I don't even know I intuitively read these cards. I haven't even got the guidebook. I want to read the Guardian though for you because I feel there's going to be something in there. Connect into your higher essence, connect into your higher self, whatever guardian, guides, angel guidance means for you, Pisces. When you lay to sleep at night, when you meditate, really connect in. And I've said this for a couple of the zodiacs actually, like in meditation, I teach my class to do a forward focus, when we're struggling about which decision is right for us. Visualize that future version of yourself, connect into her or him. Ask them, how do they feel? What are they doing? How do they transition out of this moment that you're currently experiencing? They will have guidance for you in your meditation. There's guidance here. You are protected is what I do want to say, obviously by intuiting this card. but it's like you're not, you know that it's time to set sail soon. It's almost like you're looking for reassurance, like looking for divine symbolism on some level, because you're ready to build a whole new life, reality. But you know there's going to be this grief process that happens when you do set sail. I want to read the book. 44, Whispers of Healing Oracle. This card indicates communication with your guardian angel or spirit guide. No matter what is going on in your life, you have angels and guardian spirits with you, Pisces. You have an innate ability to connect with the spiritual energy that surrounds you. Don't wait to be in a crisis or an extreme situation before you connect to your spirit guides. You can ask them for guidance on almost anything. Your angels and guardians are here for you, but they cannot intervene unless you ask for their support and guidance. They cannot interfere with your free will, but when you ask for their support, the outcome is often better than you imagined. Be receptive and open to receiving guidance. Be approachable. Having an open attitude will help you feel the love and support your guides have on offer. Messages can come in many forms. Sorry about the car. You may notice reoccurring numbers, a specific flower, butterflies or dragonflies. Your message might come through a song, or you may start finding feathers or coins. These are just some of the many ways in which you can receive guidance. Once you begin acknowledging these messages, it will help you feel peaceful and shift your energy from negative to positive. A beautiful goddess looks lovingly at a smaller woman who is sitting on the side of a ship. The lotuses filling the water signify wisdom and spiritual enlightenment. The partially open lotus flowers represent a soul that is still opening to its beauty and the spiritual guidance that is on offer. The starlight in purple shades suggests the presence of protective guardian angels. Everyone can use a little bit of extra help or support. Okay? Connect into whatever you feel is guardian energy, but I do suggest you use that visualization technique in meditation where you talk and communicate to your future self, because I do feel this grief energy of letting go, but a massive permanent surrender has to happen on some level, okay? And that certainly is a very big part of awakening. When we have an ego death, it can feel fracturing, but I don't feel like it's that. I feel like there's a decision that you know you need to make. Okay, my love? Let's see what the in-depth fortnightly readings want to bring for you in August. Hey, but that was your August monthly. I hope you got something out of that. But like I said earlier, please do go ahead and also check out the Instagram page where I do the quick reads. So they're just a brief check-in each week for the zodiacs. Hope you got something out of that, my lovely Pisces. Until next time when I see you for your fortnightly reading, have a beautiful month of August. Take care.